Good evening, good evening. Good evening sa inyo lahat. Live stream tayo ngayon ng Honkai Impops. Live stream tayo ngayon ng Honkai Impops. Ay lang. hello. Good evening, good evening. Hello, good evening, good evening. Re-recall tayo ngayon ng main story quest ng Honkai Impact. Honkai Star Rail pala, Honkai Star Rail. Swabe na naman. Nga pala, shoutout to J. Ernie. Sounds niya nga pala yung ginamit ko ngayon. Sanaya, supportahan yung local. Slick Gun, 4,000 miles yung kanta. Available siya sa Spotify. Support local po, support local. 4,000 miles by Slick Gun. Ganda na sounds, okay na okay. Natapos lang ang gawain bahay. So, hindi mo nahihinga. Sarap. Nasa na nga pala tayo ngayon? Okay. Simula na tayo. Ano natin ang sounds dito? Yan. Wala na tayo. So, request tayo ngayon. Naglo-loading na medyo mabagal ang ating internet ngayon, pero okay naman, kaya dapat tayo sa screen. Ay, walang dailies. Xanzhou, Loufu. Papunta tayo sa Xanzhou, Loufu. Tama ba? Mahina kasi yung ating team eh.
It's getting late.
Palit
Where to now?
Team. Yung lagi natin ginagamit. Hindi yan. Palit tayo. Anong ito? Tama ba? Ito. Kasi natin hindi ito na tayo bumasi. Ito na lang.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Medyo mabagal talaga. So, Loufu. Tumigil doon. Naliit natin. Kaya, okay lang.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Oo. Tara. Diretso na agad. Okay. At tumigil.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Xanzhou.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit.
Yata si
This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can
Shout
get
out,
used to
Cap.
things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Thank you sa panonood. Thank you, Bugs. Salamat, Bugs. Si Bugs. Nanonood si Bugs.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating
Like and
casualties
share
and
naman po sa mga
losses,
kaibigan natin dyan.
dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the
Si Cap.
disciples, submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Pink mo na pala to. Si Pink mo.
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
Ganun pala yun.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Welts. Sa
Of
Aizen.
course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Loufu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised!
Si March
They're finally
7.
here! Yippee!
Yes, the Astral Express has braved great evil for the Loufu.
Loufu.
Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Loufu. Within the Loufu's jurisdiction,
Loufu.
you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Nasaan? JR yun. Yan. Saan tayo? Dito tayo pupunta. Lapit lang pala. Akala ko'y malayo.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Loufu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
Okay, discuss Patilia.
It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all.
Patilia.
The
Pantilla
Xanzhou
pala.
warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Loufu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Ganun pala yun. That's the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Yun,
When the
pag-usapan
ambrosial
natin.
arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xanzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
Pala yun. Namatay naman to si Ting yun, di ba? Huling bago mag-update.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Loufu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Loufu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xanzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xanzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia.
Ganun pala yun. I think we're ready to have the gist.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xanzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Genuine, anything related to Xanzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Di agad sila makakalis.
Genuine has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one.
Mga pala magpapractice uli.
Cloud Knight generals are
Ng
all
League of
such a
Legends.
hassle. Before you
Kaka-tournament
leave,
nga pala ngayon
please
sa
make time to
Philippines.
recuperate.
Kita ko sa
If
balita.
there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look.
Nag-announce ng ano.
I must attend to
Nag-announce
some
sa
Cloud
Riot
Knight
Games.
matters.
Magkakameron daw ng
Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff
For
Haven,
League of Legends.
I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Nagpa-practice na ulit.
It was all
Gagaling pa.
so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it
Siguro.
was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air.
Kapag gagaling pa, wala
The
problema.
Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia,
Puppet naman yata
or if
siya.
some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst.
Banting.
Considering how the Legion operates,
Ang Facebook
I
mali
fear
ano.
the fate of the Skyfaring Commission
Subtitle.
ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place. And I think it would be
Ano to,
best if you
related
were the one
kay
to deliver this item to
Xanzhou
Yukong.
lahat? Xanzhou Loufu.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Social. Ano yung social? Ano yung social link? Hindi ko rin alam. Tayo naman. Tayo. Opa, saan tayo pupunta? Saan tayo pupunta? Guys. Doon. Oh. Nakikita natin. Panot na buhok. Ang panot na ulo. Nakikita.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Diretso na lang. Kahit naglalag.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster.
Bah!
You have
Yun na
guests.
to ah.
I shall
Ay,
take my
hindi.
leave.
Kamukha lang pala. Ibang pangalan, di ko mabasa.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Loufu from the Stellaron crisis.
Kasamahan ng putlo, ang Loufu.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Ting Yun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Ate, testing natin yun. Puro yata usapan to.
Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable.
Patay na yata si Ting Yun.
The Antimatter Legion on the Xanzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager?
Kaya nga si
How could someone who
Fantilia.
spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Patay na nga.
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
Patay na. Simula nung tumubo yung puno. Yung last na...
Thank you for bringing Ting
Main
Yun's
story
belongings
quest.
back to the Palace of
Siguro dun
Astrum.
siya
The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades,
bumalik yung alaala.
Brothers,
Fantilia.
sisters.
Siguro ganun.
children. I'd
Siya
like to
mismo,
invite all of you as witnesses to this war to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral.
Funeral.
You see, for long-life species of the Xanzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xanzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity.
Lord Ravager Fantilia.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present,
siguro si Ting Yun ay reincarnation ni Fantilia.
This is the least I can do for her.
Lang yun nung sa Stellar.
I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
Ganyan yung nangyari. How can we help?
I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Sige.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony.
Para sa mga
If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Para mangyayari dito sa Siguro. Si Tropa.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Mr. Yanni. So you could just cut yourself up. Bakit? Sagot to. Ito na lang. Kalpas.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd
Helm
return.
Master send you over?
Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Lucky Charm.
Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
Di Lucky Charm nga. Para yung pusa.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yan Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yan Ming, It seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
Oo, kaya tayo kasi yan, Ming.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected.
Tawa sila noon.
I only
Kaso
mentioned it
patay
in
na si,
passing,
ano,
but she
Ting Yun.
remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues.
Ganun
When we
pala
used to
sila.
trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Ba?
I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Hindi ko rin alam.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
Tingnan nga natin. Yung box.
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
Hindi kaya
I
bigay yan
can't
eh,
cook
ano?
to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
Hindi ko rin alam.
This bow.
Rainbow Arbiter Bow.
It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
Alicia.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Saan? Hindi ko rin alam. Basta tayo. Ang lungkot naman ng story quest na main quest ngayon.
I've never attended a memorial, and I don't...
Ako. Teleport na tayo. Ito na agad. Ayun ba?
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Siguro. Si Meng Ming.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
Ming. Keep giving up.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard.
Milk tea. Siya
Miss
nagawa ng
Ting
milk
Yun
tea.
came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xanzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Patay na. Sabihin ng tunay.
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Tingyun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Inom tayo ng tsaa. Nakuha natin. New tea. Ting Yun Blend. Layo. Sasama to.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ay. Baka magsasalta ulit.
The Loufu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Good quality, good price.
Hindi yata.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xanzhou?
Spices
Isn't that the
Supreme.
place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Nope.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing.
Kinky.
Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Tamang cutting.
Loufu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Soda. Tingnan natin. Saan yun? Oh, bagong area? Bagong area. Ay. Ano pang ano dito? Baka meron dito mga libreng. Maya. Wala ako na. Ang area. Laki pala ng ano, update na to. Yun. Sakit sa tenga yung headset.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
Miss Tingyun.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me?
Siguro yan.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift: a sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Sabihin natin ulit ang tunay. Napatay na si Tingyun.
This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift for Miss Tingyun.
Unang namatay si Tingyun na playable character. Honkai.
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Layo. Dito kami sa may mga kalaban. Layo. Dapat ko ng kalaban na may kalaban dito ah. Yan.
What brings you here?
Regalo kay galing kay Tingyun. Pinabibigay sa'yo. Naging Shopee delivery kami.
This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Loufu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the guild, the Loufu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xanzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Loufu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xanzhou. The Xanzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Saan?
Wait! Wait for me!
Bakit?
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Ano regalo mo?
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
Isip nga, tama nga, Mark. Yan din ang tanong ko.
I've brought a paper kite.
Bakit?
I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Paper kite. Saan dadalhin dito? Ba? Nalutang siya.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Ayan, Ming.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Loufu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xanzhou's prosperity.
Lahat yata ay may lalagay.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
Oh, lahat.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun.
Ay,
I will seek out the truth.
depression.
And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Meme. Story quest na lang. Totoo lang, magiging meme ang sa story quest.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Parang naikot lang sa mga Archon yung story quest. Ang ganda ng ano nila. Si Yanqing at yung pink mona. Ito lahat yung namatay. Ang dami.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Ang dami
Not
namatay
yet.
pala.
I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner.
Yuan.
Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated.
Si Jiraiya.
Before you leave the Loufu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Asa. I'd like some free real estate, please. Hindi. Ano lang, you're too kind, General.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Divine foresight? Kala ko kung ano? Yun lang?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ganda to. Ano naman? Malag na lugar.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end bar.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Punta ako doon. Divine Foresight. Pili mo ako doon. Naglakad. Napindot ko pala. Iyan, Ching. Ano sasabihin mo, tropa?
Present company has gathered to reiterate the Xanzhou Loufu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Loufu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Loufu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Okay. Tanong, is this a souvenir? Di boy. A jade abacus.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xanzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. But this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Loufu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Loufu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Kala ko naman pera
Yep,
ibibigay.
got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Kala ko real estate binibigay, hindi pala. Trabaho na
Don
naman.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Banishment
From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Loufu.
Hindi na siya wanted.
Nice!
Complete surprise. Nice na lang.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
Nilaban siguro.
While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
Walang problema.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
Sige ba?
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Tayo, Jade Abacus. Mukhang tigre naman eh. Oh, mukha siyang tigre o leon. Hindi yung parang calculator. Tama, di ba? Ang Abacus
Himiko
parang
messaged me.
calculator.
The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xanzhou?
Meron pa.
Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Danheng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Si Aizen Sosuke. Optional before your turn. Saan ako mag-ano? Papaalam. Op. Sulat. Asan si Yanqing?
Cultured people love visiting here.
Come on, draw already.
I don't believe
Your
it.
Extractor clean to your
Naglalag. Gabi kasi. Yun si Bailo.
Hello! To start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again. Oh, make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action. I've got it all figured out. We sneak out, head over to Arm Alley, and pick out on the snacks there. It's a deal. And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fever, tendon pain, joint pain, anything. My treatment is on the house.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bailu. Bibigyan ko tayo ng mission yan.
I'd rather go into battle.
Hindi. Hindi siya may mga karakter lang. Central Starskip.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Asa kaya yung mga...
Nice.
Nawala. Xanzhou burial. Saan yun?
Nice.
Final cutscene. Ayun. Hanapin natin. Apat lang na yun. Si Bailo, si Yanqing.
Are you off then?
Ay, makita ko na.
The Xanzhou Loufu is all the richer for your brief time with us. I offer blessings on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission on the eve of your departure. If you require resupplying during your journey, you can always count on us.
Nasa Madyungan pala si Ching. Bini.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Do you know how to fix a star seed?
Sa taas, sa Madyungan. Iba iloy nandun. Ayun?
I don't believe in ghosts.
I'm guessing seeing you here probably means that your affairs on the Xanzhou are mostly complete.
Leaving now.
Is that it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a little longer. Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come see me, and I'll show him the ropes.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself?
Sure, easy to learn.
I thought so. Come back when you have time. I'll teach you.
Okay.
We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Punta tayo sa Tasker Skip. Okay.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Dito si Yanching.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Asan yun? At nandito si Shushang eh. Shushang. Kailangan ko kausapin muna si Yanching. Hey,
It's getting late. Where to now?
Baka may bibigay na ano. Kakausapin. Lahat.
Would you like me to relay your message?
So soon?
Yep.
I wanted to help the general, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
Ano yun?
After fighting down Hung, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere.
Tunay.
If you have any time to coach me... Deal. Safe travels.
Thank you. Papunta tayo. Star skip. Ito. Divination.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ba't wala pa rin? Sushang. Ba't nandito si Sushang? Sunset Divination. Ew.
Are you here to say goodbye? There's no need to be so anxious. I predict that you will return to the Xanzhou often, and you will definitely continue to trouble us when you do. Therefore, forget about any farewells. Alright, okay, I understand. I wish your travels be fleeting of foot, and may your crises be effortlessly resolved.
Nasa si Shushang. Central Starscape. Natando si Shushang eh.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Wala pa rin. Hindi kami tropa ni ano. Siguro hindi. Diba nakausap ko na to?
Life is fleeting.
Nakausap ko na siya. Si Titing. Oh, si Titing nandito. Ang aso. Sundan natin. Sundan natin, baka may bibigay. Bibigay ito siguro. Yung pala huling ano. O kaya bibigyan nito, sundan natin. Ah! Thank you! Ayos! Si Shushang na lang. Saan kaya si Shushang? Ayun, ba't nandun? Ba't nandito?
Hi. Sure am. Things have been in constant turmoil since I transferred to the Loufu. Now that I've got a little free time, I'm here to listen to some storytelling. Are you... Sorry, I've met so many people recently. You seem unfamiliar. Judging by your clothes, you must be an Outworlder.
Yep.
Is that so? Well, before you leave, I recommend listening to Mr. Xian's Legend of the High Cloud Quintet. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be an epic hero. I never get tired of hearing about the quintet. I'm sure you'll love it. You should bring Don Hung along next time. We can chat over some tea. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I won't take any more of your time. Good luck.
Thank you. Ano lang? Mamaya na yan. Ano lang? Ano lang? Yan. Divination ba? Hindi si Divination. Dito, hindi din dito. Yan. Saan ba? Ito. Ilusyong. Asan yun?
The Artisan Ship Commission has come through hell and high water since the incident. Rebuilding what we lost will drain the years. Our labor filled with blood and sweat and tears. For a youngster to deliver a farewell to an old man like me is a rare occurrence in this day and age. I've taken on many a short-life apprentice. After leaving the Loufu, they never return. Time, not distance, is the true separator of souls. The lingering sound of bygone music plays, though groweth fainter with the parting ways.
You sound touched, Master Gongchu.
Life is full of farewells, and I've seen more than most. But farewell it is. I shall not sing for you on your way out. I fear the sound would break my heartstrings.
Nakausap na natin lahat. Himiko! Pagkausap na natin lahat,
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xanzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Pwede.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
I think I need to remember.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Xipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xanzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xanzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Tapos na? Ano yun? Ba't ganon? Bitin. Danheng. Yahoo! Yoo-hoo! Are you busy these days? Earlier as a company certain bodyguard.
Come with me, take the journey.
You guess? Okay. Story. Character story quest na. Dragon. Return home. Luca.
I've always lived in the underworld and never ever
Luca
imagined.
Doncic.
I just can't believe I can look at my home from this angle. Say, our planet really isn't that big, is it?
Hindi naman. Perspective is called.
Oh, like how things look big when they get closer? I get that. You've been traveling for so long. Surely you've been to places way bigger than this. Don't laugh, but I used to hide in the storage room in my dad's workshop and go through old picture books. They were full of places I'd never seen before. Oceans, forests. I heard Yarillo, right? I heard Yarillo 6 didn't used to be all snowy like this, and it had all sorts of landscapes and natural environments. They are totally magical to me. I'd never have imagined it myself. Maybe it's too unrealistic to wish it'd go back to the way it was, but it's good to have a dream, right?
Tama. Nothing is impossible.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I want to see some places with a little more get up and go, you know? Still, those places wouldn't be home. Case in point, I've only been here for a while, but I'm already kind of missing the taste of the underworld air.
Luca. Luca na si Luca. Pero muna tayo. Wala lang to. Maya na yan. Wala. Yan. Hindi kasama si Mitz. Tay-tay.
Till we make it the day to celebrate.
Paharang sila sa upuan. Isa pa, pangit. Yan. Tip natin. Okay na.
Come with me, take the journey.
Yun. One, two, dalawa. Bago. Limited reward. Character claim. Issue siya. Cellphone na. Tama na tayo ng Star Skip. Isa pa.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I'm planning on quitting my job.
Equilibrium. Anong nagkulang? Pati kumpleto na to ah.
My pal said he...
Anong kulang ko? Anong kulang ko? Hindi pa pwede. Hindi ko binabasa. Ano ko na yan? Nasaan yung isang cartoon? Ano nagkulang? Hindi ko malaman bakit ako nagkulang. Hindi ako nagpuno ko na to eh. Ang tanda ko, kompleto ko na yun dito.
When it first opened, the Petri Core Inn had another name.
Wala naman doon. Labo doon, labo din dito. Anong nangyari?
Look! It's really up! An ancient game to make your brain feel brand new.
Meron pa dito dati. Nagkulang ako ng kahon. Treasure box. Kailangan natin makita yon. Asan kaya yan? Investigate mo tayo. Available. Hindi available. Malabo naman ang din eh.
Did we get bamboo?
Dito na ako galing. Kaya malabong dito.
Come on in!
Naulan. Naulan nga ang lakas. Isang na yun eh.
Did you hear?
Test pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Maya. Kailangan natin may gagawin yan. Yun! Nakita ko din. Tingit video.
How I wish it would talk to me again.
Kailangan to. Ano yung pera natin? 1,000 lang? Isang full.
Test pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed
Wala tayo
delicious.
pang full kasi.
Did we get bamboozled?
Sa totoo lang, wala.
What type of tea can...
Tea bag. Kailangan ko yan. Basically. Wala. Ang daming basura. Trash. Startaro ba? Loses HP. Hindi na. Hindi ko naman gagamitin yun. Ito pang heal. Tapos complete. Achievement Master. Ano yun? Nangyari? Ito nga. Trainer. Wala. Ano ang aking palelevelapin? Danheng? May danheng yata yasin. Dalawa pa. Ito. Dami. March 7 pa. Vela. Salve. Ito pa. Ito pa. So, lahat pala ng karakter kailangan level up. Ito pa. Dos lang. Laki to. 300k. Meron pa nito. Loufu. Nagbagalin nung pinalitan siya, no? Up ka. Uy, wala rin. Wala akong gandang wala. Kailangan kong pa-level upin nga. Tapos ko na. Kung ano, bukas ko na gagawin to. Siguro bukas na to. At ito. 1.5 hours na tayo naglalaro. Kailangan na natin magpahinga. Bukas kasi maaga pa. May project tayong gagawin bukas. Kaya kailangan natin maagang gumising. Nag-out na ako. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you sa inyong lahat. Isang sounds muna tayo. Pasalamat tayo kay Mr. J. Ernie sa pag-allow niya patugtugin ng 4,000 Miles by Slick Gun. Thank you. Das isang sounds lang. Bago tayo mag-out. Habang naulan, relax muna tayo.